How did ancient sailors navigate boats by stars? Imagine setting sail into the dark night with only the stars to guide you. How did those early sailors find their way across vast oceans when the sun was gone? Well, they used a method called celestial navigation. This technique involved watching the positions and movements of stars and constellations to figure out which way they were heading and where they were. It was a vital skill for night navigation when the sun was not visible. At the heart of this was the use of fixed stars, especially the North Star, also called Polaris. Polaris is almost directly above the North Pole, so it stays nearly still in the night sky. Sailors used it as a reliable point to find north. To locate Polaris, they first identified the Big Dipper constellation. The two stars at the end of its bowl, called pointer stars, pointed straight to Polaris. Once they found Polaris, sailors knew which way was north, helping them keep a steady course. But Polaris was not the only star they watched. Sailors observed the movement of other stars and constellations. Because the Earth spins, stars appear to move from east to west across the sky. By knowing which stars rose and set at different times and locations, sailors could estimate their direction. Polynesian navigators memorized the positions of stars and their rising and setting points on the horizon. They used this knowledge to travel thousands of miles across the ocean, finding islands and new lands. Sailors also used tools like the sextant and astrolabe to measure the angle of stars above the horizon. By measuring how high a star was, they could determine their latitude, which is how far north or south they were from the equator. This process needed detailed star charts and the ability to read the night sky accurately. During the day, sailors used the sun to help with navigation. They observed the sun's position at noon, noting its altitude or the length of its shadow. This helped them find their latitude and direction. They also looked for natural signs like the flight patterns of seabirds, which often led to land or fish. All these skills combined allowed sailors to navigate beyond sight of land, plan night passages, and stay on course. While modern GPS has replaced celestial navigation, knowing how to read the stars remains a useful backup. It also connects us to the traditions of those brave sailors who relied on the night sky to explore the world. In short, ancient sailors used the North Star as a fixed point, tracked the rising and setting of stars, measured star angles with instruments, and combined this knowledge to find their way at night. This skill was essential for safe and successful voyages long before electronic navigation tools existed.